It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Bradley Pinion to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Has this at the 6. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40, ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. 45, white. Black Ultra.
They motion the tight end over.
Set, go.
Love out of the shotgun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Black shot.
Shotgun now for Love. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
That's caught. Tucker Cranes. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Drill green. Set cut. Yellow. Hey, red. Yellow. Go red. Ready.
Love from the gun. Hopkins driving in, and they're going to bring him down. Close to the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up
Red,
second
cycle.
and 18 at the 36-yard line.
To the air with Love. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I'm a big fan
Take
of
the
the
three.
screen pass. Really, you can run a
Take
screen
the
as they
three.
just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Ready?
Fourth down, here's Love. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Come on. Set. 60 back.
Design quarterback run here. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on
21
third and
blitzing,
very long.
21 coming with the blitz.
18 Cardinal. Hurt.
Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And this one won't get there. Looks good, but the stop is made just before he can get the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Blitz.
Quick throw right side. And he's hauled out out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at first down here.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That was Michael Parsons making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Atlanta.
Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Makes the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Get 4 here, Brock, but they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Quick pass, right side, complete. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get the game's first points here in the second. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Down. Ready?
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Check.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left with 4th down here.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Penix now on first down. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
Here we go. Go.
On second down, Robinson. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He dodged the tackle. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Gonzalez connects on a point after. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Claude Ray. Come on.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The Falcons will take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Nice drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I can hear it now, Kate, before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. But I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. When you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards, I'll make my case and I'll stay in my opinion.
So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. And we still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
70 Lion. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Raheem Morris finds an official, and he gets a timeout in before the play clock runs out. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Go! Cougar 19. Go, Rig. Go. Warrior 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Trying for it with Penix. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
6 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air.
And cut to the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Drake London with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here comes Reed. Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
43 right. Edo Blue. Set.
The final throw before the break. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Play fake. Penix. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That play gains 6. It's going to be 4th and 2.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion will.
Outside, reeled in by Pitts. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Play action. Here's Penix. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Well, they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Robinson up the middle. Escapes a defender. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Falcon first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
From the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletion.
The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And they say Packers football. Look, you know I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
Slide through. Here we go.
First down throw. Here's Love. Look at that power. Deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Rolling the dice on 4th. It's Love. This is Reed working the right side. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
17 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down.
Once more, it's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you...
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Throwing for the pistol. Penix. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Let's go.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Go. Cougar 19.
Staying with Robinson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Cake, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
4th down, here's Penix. Gets this one to London. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. And
Throwing Penix. Dialing up a receiver screen. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. So we're through 3 here. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Quick pass into the hands of Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.